Hey you guys, this week was the end of week 4. Pretty much what we did today was learn more. Well, I learned more about identities. I never really had a thought that we could, well, I never realized that we had multiple identities. So that was just something interesting about this week. So when I first Googled my name, I found nothing pertaining to me, just a whole bunch of other Marissa Rodriguez all over the globe. We're doing pretty amazing things. But I was a little bit sad that there was nothing about me. So that was unfortunate. I did Google, Bing, Yahoo. Nothing about me. But I definitely do want to continue to use my name. Because, I mean, that's me. I don't want to use another name, even if it is common. I'm okay with that. That's me. And what are my goals? My online goals are pretty much really to put myself out there, because, I mean, if you Google specific things about me, then maybe you'll find me, but if you just do a random search of my name, you won't find me. But I definitely do want to be known online as an advocate for foster youth, not only online, but in the real world. Well, not in the real world, but both online and in person. I want people to know that if they see me, that's the kind of person that I am. I'm a person that likes to help others. So that's definitely an online goal that I have. And in order to do that, I mean, between now and graduation, I definitely do need to really start getting involved and doing things in my field. I'm actually doing social work, so definitely gotta work more on the legislative part of social work. That way I can help the foster youth, find better policies for them that will help them become successful. And actually, that's one of the things that I talked about in my LinkedIn account, because I'm trying to make that more of an emphasis on my future and what I want to try to accomplish. So in my seminary, I talked about how I wanted to become a social worker and help foster youth become successful and emancipate from foster care. So that was good. And also, while I was trying to find some vlogs to comment about, well, what better subject than foster care. So I did find some interesting vlogs. One was talking about like the National Foster Care Month, which is not really known, so it's definitely something that people need to become more aware of. So I definitely did comment on that. And also, it was interesting that I found some more information on social work and what the field really entails. So put a comment on that. And then I had to search for a professional in my field, and it was kind of difficult because not a lot of people that are in the social work field are known, so that kind of became a problem. And social workers kind of work like, how can I say this? Like, they're not known to the public, you know, they're part of the government, usually government agencies, so their names aren't really out there. But I did manage to find a lady named Ruth McRoy, and she does pretty much everything involving the social work field. She's a researcher, practitioner, she's an advocate, an activist. She does everything, and so that I found to be very admiring. So she had her bachelor's degree, her master's degree, and her PhD, so that was amazing. So hopefully I was able to accomplish something similar to her. She definitely did have a lot of people talking about her opinion, about the research she found. Also, even on YouTube, she was on there talking about different things about social work and children and families. So that's definitely something that I want to do, and be online, because really if you're not online, then you can't let others be aware of, well, in my case, if I'm not online, people are not really going to know about foster care and what's going on with them. So definitely that's a place to be. So I definitely want to accomplish to be more known online, but primarily I need to get like be hands-on with all the social work involvement with foster care youth in order to become online. So definitely that's something that needs to be worked on. Also for the Eva and Frankel reading, she talked a lot about what's it called? Second Life, which prior to this class I had no idea what it was, but it's interesting because, I mean, as the title pretty much says it's like a second life, and in reality it's not just second life, that's a second life to many people. To many of us, Facebook is a second life. Like, usually college students like want to become all wild and post these crazy pictures and brag about where they're at, what parties they're going, and all that different stuff. So they're kind of portraying a different image of themselves through Facebook, through these social networks and communities. So, but I mean, in reality, there's really nothing wrong with that. Like, we often do that every day when we meet with a different person. We represent ourselves in different ways, so it's not really different to do these things online than what we're doing in person. For example, if we meet, say, our boyfriend's parents, of course we're going to want them to love us, so we're not going to try to put ourselves out there and say all these crazy things about ourselves. But if we, like, meet a new person in class, you know, we're going to be more friendlier, more outgoing, talk about different things, parties, our interests, music. But if we go, let's say, to an interview, we're going to talk about our future, what kind of skills we have, you know, present ourselves in a more professional manner. So definitely that was a little bit of an eye-opener to me. I guess all this time I've been like stuck in my little box. So definitely this week was very interesting, learned lots of things, and perhaps I created a new identity. To be determined.